trying to impress people that no one cares about. And that's what's wrong with the Democrats. They're always trying to be popular with the wrong crowd, like foreign nations, like the media, like college professors or women. And they always end up sounding like these effeminate snobs who hate America. And everybody doesn't want to be around people like that. That's why the blacks and the Hispanics and all of the young men and all of the unions were like, guys, just get away from us.
You see, that's the problem with Democrats. They try to be popular with people no one cares about, like women. Who cares about women? Not him. Back when Trump ran for his first term, I boldly, although not so bold now, called him the next Hitler. I said they were coming for women's rights. I said they were coming for gay and trans rights. I said they were going to roll back on marriage equality and other things like that. And everyone's, Miranda, you can't compare this to the Holocaust. Miranda, stop being so dramatic. I wish those people who had said those things to me at the time, I wish they were right. I wish you were right. I wish I was wrong. But I wasn't. And here we are. We're trying to pass the SAVE Act in an effort to combat illegals voting, which is already illegal. You cannot vote without a state-issued ID. But that would prevent most married women from being able to register to vote. We are trying to repeal the ability to simply be trans. In Texas, they're trying to pass a bill that would make it a felony, punishable by prison for up to 2 years for identifying as transgender. In Utah, they just banned being able to fly the pride flag or have it out in a government building or school building. In Idaho, they're now trying to introduce a bill that would roll back marriage equality. A woman was dragged out of a town hall meeting for booing. They zip-tied and dragged her out. If you didn't see that video, that's available on the channel too. But no, I was being dramatic.
But, we're getting to a point now where women and girls sports are getting ready to be extinct, because already in states across this country, we have high school teams that are made up of totally boys participating against girls. So it's very serious. Hopefully we can get something done today. But President Trump's executive order is only going to last, John, 4 years. After that, it'll probably go the other way.
No, it's about protecting girls in sports. Then why do you have to lie about it? Teams made up, full teams made up of boys. I'm assuming he's talking about trans girl students. That is absolutely not, that is just such a straight up lie. But people believe it because he says it. So it turns out you can go on conservative media and just lie, and people will just believe you and be like, oh, wow, there's teams of all boys competing against. No, that's not happening. There are not that many trans athletes in sports in school. They don't even exist. There's not that many. According to the ACLU earlier this year, there were 5, not 50, not 500, not 5,000, 5 identified trans athletes K through 12. 5 students in total. So where are these whole trans teams competing against other girls teams in these girls sports and schools? Where are they? Where are they coming from? Because the ACLU counts 5. If they really cared about women and women's sports, spoiler alert, they don't. They would be talking about funding. They would be talking about support. They would be talking about equal pay. But those things, nah, who cares about women? Like Jesse Waters said earlier, nobody cares about women. We only care about women when we need to use them as a prop in our argument against trans people, screwing them both at the same time. If we really cared about women, we would not be essentially pardoning and then bringing Andrew Tate and his brother back into the United States, who have on camera talked about how they would like to beat women and were caught in a different country trafficking. We don't know, let's just bring them back here. Those are heroes and they need to be brought home.
Hi.
Hello, Alina.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan. Well, nice to meet you. I'm a fan. You're the one saving Trump. You're doing more important work than me.
America, not just Trump. And I agree with everything you just said. And I think that your anger is the same that President Trump has for our country. And the time is now for us to stop being wimps. I think that's exactly the right sentiment. And I also have to say that I sympathize with you because I think you go through a lot of the same show me the person, I'll find the crime that President Trump has gone through.
Girl, if you want him to hit you, I think you just have to ask. He has stated time and time again how much he loves to hit women.
Didn't teach you in self-defense? Here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me trying to resist, and I just look, and then I grab you by your neck again. Then what you gonna do when your face is collapsed and your fucking cheekbone's broken? You ain't gonna do shit but cry. I guarantee I changed the way you look at sex forever. You're gonna be fucking crying. I won't cry. I bet you cried. I bet you fucking cry. You're saying I wouldn't cry. You're challenging me to a fight. You're saying I can't hurt you. You're out of your fucking mind? I don't even have to fuck you. Forget the sex part. That's a distraction. My dick can stay in my pants. I'll just start beating the shit out of you. How about that? We walk in the bedroom. I start kicking your ass. No sex. No sex involved. But you cry then. Perfected this in pimp school. When I got my PhD, we had to practice if a girl comes at you. You cheater. You're cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and you grip her up by the neck. Or saw her panties get wet. Machete's on the floor. Her panties are all wet. You go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex. These are the basic moves of pivot.
Like, you don't need to get him off the hook so that he can be in public with the rest of us. You could have just asked him. I'm sure he would have been thrilled. So, on the right, we care about the safety of women and we want to keep trans women out of bathrooms because they're just men playing dress up who want to go in and attack a woman in a restroom. It's clear to me where your allegiances lie because this is the kind of person that you bring back to the United States to get off the hook. Someone who would not need to dress up as a woman to just barge into a woman's bathroom and beat the shit out of them. As per usual, it's never about what it's about when it comes to the far right. It's not about protecting women. It's not about protecting sports. It's about hating on trans people. And clearly we don't care about protecting women because we bring awful people back into the United States who don't deserve to be out of jail for trafficking. And we're trying to roll back women's rights every single day. We've already done it. This administration is not about making America great again. It's not about protecting our values. It's about hate and fear and control.